Today, most of us find ourselves in a loop of inefficiency and ineffectiveness. We are constantly distracted by our phones and the media. Given the nature of today's world, being efficient and productive has never been so difficult. But thankfully, we have Kaizen. Kaizen is a concept of continuous improvement. Kaizen has been around for ages. It has changed the lives of many people. Today, we will be sharing a story of Kaizen and how it has transformed the life of Akira. Over 4,000 years ago, in a small village nestled at the edge of a vast forest in Japan, lived a young boy named Akira. Akira was a skinny boy. He always had problems with his growth. Despite his disability, he was a nice boy with a kind heart. During his free time, he would help the elders of the village with their chores. One day, a dragon appeared, threatening the village's peace. Akira did not want to see his village be torn apart as such, though young and inexperienced. He decided he would be the one to defeat this mighty beast. Everyone doubted Akira, and the whole village was laughing at him. A boy so timid and small could never defeat a huge dragon, they thought. One day, while seeking guidance from the village elder, Akira received an ancient scroll that spoke of Kaizen, a philosophy of continuous improvement. The elder also entrusted him with a magical sword, rumored to grow stronger with each training session. On the sword there were words inscribed, Kaizen. Intrigued, Akira decided to embrace these principles to prepare for his quest. Akira knew that he was weaker than others. If he would to succeed, he had to work harder than any ordinary boy. Akira learned that Kaizen was all about setting small, manageable goals. Instead of trying to master all combat skills at once, he decided to focus on one skill at a time. His first goal, improving his swordsmanship and to grow the magical sword. The sword had one rule, to be nurtured every day with equal consistency. If Akira would to miss one day of training, the sword would lose its progress and return to its original state. Every day, Akira practiced his swordsmanship for short, focused periods. He started with 6 hours a day, gradually increasing the time as he became more proficient. With each session, the magical sword glowed brighter, reflecting its growing power. 100 days had passed. Akira had mastered swordsmanship. Next, Akira knew he needed to build his strength and endurance. He began with simple exercises, like lifting boulders and running in the distant mountains. Over time, he increased the intensity and duration of his workouts, his sword's glow intensifying with each effort. Akira faced numerous setbacks. There were days when his body ached and his spirit waned. But he remembered the essence of Kaizen. Even the smallest steps forward were still progress. He pushed through the challenges with determination, and the sword's glow returned even brighter. Akira could see the changes in his body. He was taller, more muscular and faster. His efforts had paid off. Akira also understood the importance of strategy and tactics. He studied battle strategies from ancient books and practiced mock battles with other villagers. Each session provided valuable insights and improved his combat techniques, with the magical sword becoming more formidable. On the 200th day of his training, the sword stopped glowing as brightly. Akira was puzzled given all the training he had done. After swinging the swords, he realized something. His left hand was slightly weaker than his right. Knowing that, he would do twice as much for his left hand. He monitored his progress daily. Eventually, both his hands had the same power, and the magical sword, now glowing with a powerful light, mirrored his journey of continuous improvement. To stay motivated, Akira tracked his progress diligently. He marked each day of training on a calendar, watching as his consistent efforts built up over time. Understanding the value of feedback, Akira sought advice from seasoned warriors. They pointed out areas for improvement, which he diligently worked on, further refining his abilities. The magical sword, with more consistent nurturing, grew even stronger. Akira was in his best shape. He decided to spar with a bear in the forest. With all his training, he was confident and ready to take the bear down. Upon approaching the bear, it turned aggressive. Akira struck the bear with his sword, and in one strike, the bear was taken down. To keep his morale high, Akira celebrated his small victories. Whether it was perfecting a difficult sword move or finishing a grueling run, each achievement boosted his confidence and fueled his motivation. The magical sword in turn responded with an even brighter glow. Months of dedicated training transformed Akira. He was now stronger, faster, and more skilled. With his newfound confidence and abilities, and the magical sword at its peak power, he felt ready to face the dragon after 300 days of training. On the day of the battle, Akira confronted the dragon. The beast was formidable. Akira decided to use the same technique he had used against the bear, to take it down with one stroke. To his horror, the slash barely scratched the dragon. Its skin was too thick. In a flash, the dragon struck, and Akira was sent flying. Lying motionless on the ground, he reached for his sword. To his horror, he saw a crack on the sword. Golden light glowed from within the cracks. Akira grasped the sword, and the cracked pieces flew apart, revealing a sword within the sword, a sharper, stronger, and more powerful blade. The blade had been refined by Akira over the past year, the culmination of his training. The small incremental efforts had led to a powerful weapon. Akira struck once again, and this time, the dragon's head was seen lying on the ground. Akira returned to the village as a hero. The once small, timid, and frail boy was now crowned the hero of the village. The consistent efforts he had put in every day had turned the impossible into the possible. Akira's journey showed that with the principles of Kaizen and the power of his magical sword, even the mightiest challenges can be overcome. Continuous improvement, perseverance, and the courage to take small steps forward were the keys to his success. He stayed consistent and monitored his progress daily. There will be setbacks, but remember to persevere through them. Thank you for joining us on Akira's quest. Remember, like Akira, you too can achieve great things by embracing the philosophy of Kaizen. Start with small steps, stay consistent, and watch your progress grow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Start your Kaizen journey today.